Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start with the second chapter of accountancy and I shall teach you some basic accounting terms today. Alright, and if you like the video, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And without any further ado, let's get into the video. Today we are going to learn these 10 terms. Okay, let's see what's the first one. The first one is business transactions. So देखो, business is all about money, as I told you in the previous videos, right? So ऐसा कुछ तो एक्टिविटी होता होगा जिससे बिजनेस में मनी का इनफ्लो होता है और outflow होता है. The money comes in the business and also the money goes out of the business. So all those activities which results in the outflow or inflow of money, वो सारे activities जिससे पैसा इधर business में आता है या फिर business से जाता है, उसी को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Business transactions. And always remember, business transactions में दो parties होते हैं, okay? The seller and the buyer, okay? These business transactions, they result when there is exchange of goods or services. If I'm the seller and if I'm selling my goods, तो उससे मेरे पास पैसा आएगा, right? मेरे business में पैसा आएगा. Similarly, if I'm the buyer, अगर मैं कुछ खरीदती हूँ तो मेरे business से पैसा जा रहा है, right? So this is what is business transactions. The second one is capital or owner's equity. तो capital क्या होता है? See, business में तुमको पैसा इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ता है, right? The owner has to invest some amount of money to start the business. अगर मैं अभी एक बेकरी खोलना चाहूँ फॉर एग्जाम्पल, तो उसमें क्या होगा? I'll have to buy the what? The machines to make the cakes, right? If I want to open a bakery, I'll have to buy the raw materials जिससे केक बनता है. तो उसके लिए मुझे पैसा चाहिए कि नहीं? To buy the goods and all the raw materials. तो उसी पैसे को हम क्या बोलेंगे? Capital. The money which a owner invests in a business is known as capital. All right? So the third term is drawings. So what is drawings? Basically the goods and the amount of money that we take from our business for our personal use is known as what? Drawings. Okay? The fourth term is liability. So I'll tell you in very simple words, what is liability? It is borrowing. So हम लेते हैं ना कभी कभी उधार अपने friends से, जब we run short of money or something, we take it from our friends, right? हम उसे business में क्या बोलते हैं? Business के language में we say it liability. जो money हम बाहर से borrow करते हैं उसी को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Liability. Now see, there are two types of liabilities, internal and external. अभी तुम लोग सोच रहे होगे that what is internal liability? Let me tell you. तो हम business को in commerce and in accounting हम business को एक individual मानते हैं, ठीक है? That's a separate entity. And the owner of the business is a separate entity. थोड़ा सा ध्यान देना, ठीक है? The owner of the business is a separate entity. तो अगर I am the owner of the business and if I am investing some money, okay? So मैं क्या होंगी? I will be the internal one. मैं अपने ही बिजनेस में पैसा लगा रही हूँ, सो आई विल बी द इंटरनल लाइबिलिटी. और बिजनेस में जो प्रॉफिट होगा वो मैं लूँगी कि नहीं, है ना? आई विल हैव द राइट ऑन द प्रॉफिट ऑफ द बिजनेस, राइट? सो आई विल बी द इंटरनल लाइबिलिटी. एंड व्हाट इज एक्सटर्नल लाइबिलिटी? जो हम बाहर के लोगों से लेंगे, लाइक द बैंक्स या फिर किसी इंस्टीट्यूशन से अगर हम लोन लेते हैं फॉर आवर बिजनेस, दैट इज कॉल्ड द एक्सटर्नल लाइबिलिटी. ऑलराइट, द नेक्स्ट टर्म इज एसेट्स. नाउ व्हाट आर एसेट्स? Assets are the properties or the valuable things of a business, okay? The valuable belongings of a business. Now there are four types of assets, okay? The first one is tangible. Tangible क्या है? जो हम the assets which we can touch, see, feel, these are the tangible assets like the machines, right? Next one is intangible. Intangible assets are those assets which we cannot see, neither can we touch it, but these are assets, okay? These are valuable for our what? For our business, like the goodwill of the business. By the way, तुम लोगों को goodwill का meaning पता है? What is goodwill? Goodwill is the good reputation of a business, okay? So there are 10 bakeries in the town, but we go to the best one, right? जिसका goodwill अच्छा है, जिसका reputation अच्छा है, हमको पता है उसका quality और उसका staff का behavior सब कुछ बहुत अच्छा है, हम उसी के पास तो जाते हैं ना? So that is the goodwill of the business. That is a intangible asset. याद रहेगा ना? Then we have current assets. current assets are those assets which are meant for resale. Okay, वो हम बहुत थोड़े टाइम के लिए रखते हैं अपने बिजनेस में and then we tend to resell it. Okay, these are the current assets. And the last one is fictitious assets. So these assets are not really assets. Okay, these are the fake assets. Okay, for example, I'll tell you, you must be confused right now. I'll give you an example. देखो, अगर हम मार्केटिंग करते हैं अब हमारे बिजनेस का, ठीक है, वी गिव सम मनी टू अ मार्केटिंग एजेंसी फॉर डिजिटल मार्केटिंग या फिर कुछ, ठीक है, हम डिजिटल मार्केटिंग को कुछ पैसा देते हैं कि हमारा बिजनेस का मार्केटिंग कर दो, तो हम वो पैसा तो पे कर रहे हैं, दैट्स एन एक्सपेंस, राइट, हमारा खर्चा हो रहा है, लेकिन हम वो खर्चा क्यों कर रहे हैं, ये सोच के कि कभी ना कभी उसी मार्केटिंग से हमको नए कस्टमर्स मिलेंगे, राइट, सो दैट इज अ fictitious asset. Next term is account. So what is an account? Account is a place where we record all the business transactions. So जितने भी business transactions होते हैं हम वो record करते हैं, right? We record it in a place and that is called as account. So account is a T-shaped diagram बोल लो या फिर कुछ बोल लो, ठीक है? It is a T-shaped. Okay? Suppose this is cash account. Okay? तो हमको तो पता है कि बिजनेस में पैसा आने भी वाला है और जाने भी वाला है, राइट? सो व्हाट डू? वी मेक टू कॉलम्स. ऑलराइट, दिस इज कैश अकाउंट, ओके, एंड वी मेक टू कॉलम्स. सी, वी मेक टू कॉलम्स एंड वी विल राइट द इनफ्लो ऑफ द कैश हियर, ओके, एंड द आउटफ्लो ऑफ द कैश हियर, ओके. द आउटफ्लो इज रिटन हियर and the inflow is written here. This is known as debit side and this is known as the credit side. Okay, this is an account. All right, the next term is expenditure. So what is expenditure? I'll tell you guys in very simple words. Expenditure ka matlab hai expenses. All right, so expenditure is a sum of money which is incurred while producing a product or a good. All right, that is known as what? Expenditure. Suppose मुझे केक बेक करने में कितना expense हुआ? 500. Okay, so for baking the cake I had to spend an amount of 500 and this is the expenditure of the cake. All right, the next term is revenue. And I sold the cake at rupees 800. Okay, so this 800 is the revenue. Okay, the selling price of a good or a service is known as the revenue. ठीक है? The next is income. Okay, so now what's the difference between income and revenue? You might be थोड़ा सा confused, right? So what is income? See, I sold the cake at rupees 800 and the expense incurred for baking the cake was rupees 500. What is the difference? 800 minus 500. What is the difference? 300, right? 300 is the difference and this 300 is my income. All right, what is income? What is income? Tell me. The revenue minus the expenditure. Okay, the revenue minus the expenditure is the income. All right, the next term is profit. So you guys must be wondering कि income और profit में difference क्या है? दोनों same ही तो है? Yes, you're right, but there's a small difference. देखो, income is the sum of amount that we gain in every transaction. ठीक है, हर एक गुड बेच के जो थोड़ा थोड़ा अमाउंट हमारा गेन होता है उसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? इनकम. और प्रॉफिट हम कब असर्टेन करते हैं? एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर. ओके, द टोटल इनकम दैट वी हैड ओवर अ ईयर. ठीक है, जब हमारा टोटल इनकम हम असर्टेन करते हैं उसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? प्रॉफिट. ओके, द रेवेन्यू ऑफ अ ईयर, okay, minus the expenditure of a year is called the profit. All right, similarly what is loss? जो हम साल के एंड में ascertain करते हैं अगर हमारा expenditure ज़्यादा हुआ हमारे revenue से. okay, what is that called? That is called loss. all right, that is called loss. So आज का क्लास यही तक रहा. We'll meet in the next video. And in the next class, I shall proceed with some new terms. Till then, you guys study these terms and get clear with these terms. All right? Until we meet again, bye-bye. Take care.